What's going on, everyone? Pedro here with another video. It's October 14th already. Wow, guys, time flies. Just wanted to welcome you guys to the channel and let you guys know that we are live every single day, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're new and you're looking to join the family, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. That way you guys get notified every single time we're live. I appreciate you all very much and look forward to having you guys join us and be a part of the family. So I'm gonna get started shortly, guys. Just give me a few minutes as I kind of get everything all set up here, video description, get everything going. I have updated some things here, so just want to welcome you guys and hit that subscribe button. Let's go. Appreciate what's going on here. It's probably playing an older video. All right, guys. So welcome. A couple new members just joining in. Let's get it. Let's go. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's go. We're gonna begin shortly, guys. Awesome. Okay, we've got Tocolo here. Hey, man. Hope everything is well. Thanks, man. Thanks for reaching out. Appreciate it. Yeah, everything's good. We're always, chugging along. Always trying to stay focused and happy to have you here, man. So let's continue on here, guys. Let's take a look here. All right, guys, so let's continue on here. Let's dive in here and take a look at kind of what we're looking at. Gold trade went in exactly as we expected, guys. We came to that major level of structure yesterday. Also in our live, we killed it, guys. We had 3 trades that went exactly in our favor. So very, very happy how that ended up panning out there. Let me just kind of show you guys the charts. Give me 1 second here. Yeah, as you guys can see, gold went exactly as predicted, guys. Even yesterday, this was another trade we took right after. So even right after the morning live stream, we had killed it. I lined this up here, and yesterday I was kind of like looking, I'm like, man, if gold is able to respect this level here, I know that this price kind of moved above, but as long as we kind of hold this level area here, we can expect gold to continue to go down further. So I kind of had this already set up last night. It ended up going in our favor. Okay, so let's continue on here. Let's see what's going on. Nas very choppy at this point, but we're gonna clear the charts just to get a better idea as to where we are in the markets. If we take a look at the daily overall, if you guys could see on the daily, we are at a point where you know, Nasdaq has been Nasdaq has been trending to the downside, right? We can see that overall direction of the market has been to the downside. We can see that price has respected this overall trend line, okay? At this point, it seems like we need to create probably a new lower high. And so we may expect price to finally start pushing up as long as we break above this level structure here, right there. That's kind of my overall expectation. So probably either today or next week, we need to see price to break above this level structure for a continuation to the upside. However, if price fails, then that's no problem because it does give us a little bit more space to the downside. Something like this where price would go up, come back down, retest, come back down, right? Something like that. Retest, and then probably start changing its direction, and then create the new lower high, right? And obviously this is very hypothetical, by the way. This is just to show you guys kind of how the psychology of trading is and what we can expect, right? Something like this, right? And then it would come down essentially to these levels here. So a major level of resistance. Future support, right? You guys see what I'm saying? This is very hypothetical, by the way, but it's just to show you guys kind of the thought process behind, as traders, kind of what we could see and how we could see the markets. Do you guys see what I'm saying there, guys? Yes, yes, no. You guys understanding that? Right? It's always good now that we understand the overall potential direction of the market. For example, right now, what we really want to focus on, this is just giving us a little bit of a hypothetical situation or an idea as to where price could go. We could look here on the daily. You could look here on the daily. We have what do we have? We've got heavy wick rejections. Look at the wick rejection right here, right? We saw that price did push down below, but however, we are also at a major level of structure here. So we are holding off here. There is a level of support here too. So it's not like price just stopped here randomly. There is an area of support here in the past. So one or two things is, again, this is an area where I want to keep my eyes on, right, for Nasdaq, right? I want to see price come back up to these highs. We've got that strong bearish engulfing pattern, engulfing candle. Huge wick rejection. Following candle is also bullish. Both bullish. And so my expectation is probably for the daily, this daily candle to continue to go higher, probably retest these highs here, right? And if that's the case, then we can start kind of narrowing things down, and we could see somewhat of a strong momentum push. We're getting a pullback to these levels of structure here on the 4-hour. So long as price actually respects this level of structure, we can actually expect Nasdaq to continue to go for buys. Excuse me, guys. You guys see what I'm saying? Right? So my overall expectation is a little bit more juice to the upside, right? Yeah, look at that. It's about 1,500 pips. It's insane. Right? So overall, I mean, this is kind of what I'm looking at. Is it pretty? No, obviously there's a lot. Like, it's just choppy price action. But I mean, like, just to give you guys an idea as to what you can expect in the markets, what you can get out of the markets, right? Right. However, also we're also another area where, look, we've got this area here too, which is pretty much the same thing here, right? I've just moved it a little bit higher. Is an area where price is reacting as well too. So as long as price is able to break these highs, we're expecting Nasdaq to continue to go higher. So even if it goes up like this, that's still about roughly around 1,200, almost 1,300 pips, right? Pip move, right? So you have to just be aware of that, guys. Like, that's the potential in there is amazing, right? So Um, yeah. So, anyways, yes, we got Vivi, we got Kunis. Let's go, Kunis. My sister-in-law, she's always here supporting me. She's one of my biggest supporters here. So, let's go, let's go. John Doe, hey, I'm new here. What's your winning rate? John, I think you already commented that on my previous videos, but welcome, my friend. Like I said, I focus on trying to stay at around 11%. 80% typically when we take our trades. If you watch my previous live streams, which I do suggest you watch, you'll be able to see kind of, you know, we do incur losses, and it's part of trading, but it's all about how you can manage your losses, right? You always have to, as traders, we have to be very disciplined. We don't have to let our losses affect us. And so, yeah, if you guys are looking to level up and take your trading to new levels, make sure you guys subscribe below, hit that little notification bell so you get notified every single time we're live. I do come live every single morning, guys, but I also come live in the evenings as well too, so keep that in mind, okay? And then I also do surprise you guys in the evening time. So there's a lot of things, a lot of factors that we have to factor in, guys, when it comes to you know, looking at the markets and such, so keep that in mind. We got a question here from Suraj. So Suraj, it took me a really I've been in the industry for 6 years now, so I've been doing this for quite some time. However, it took me about, right now, just recently, about 2 years ago, when I really started seeing like everything just clicked in, right? So, but again, I was involved in crypto originally at first, and so it was, you know what I mean, it was kind of one of those things where I got into the whole altcoin thing, I got into the whole bull market, invested into crypto heavily, then started looking at the charts, then started really getting into it. And so, yeah, I originally had been kind of pulled in by this like IML type of thing. That's how like my whole journey started in trading. But then I realized, I was like, I don't want to be in a multi-level market. Like, I don't want to each their own, really. Whoever wants to do that, you can. But I was like, I don't really want to be doing this. This is not what I see myself doing. You know what I mean? It's not what I want. I want to learn how to trade. So this is where I really kind of started looking more into it. And I'm actually thankful, you know, like God's plans are always perfect. I'm thankful how everything panned out, because if I hadn't, mind you, if I hadn't have known about this, like, you know, the iMarkets live and all that type of stuff, then I would have probably not known about Forex, right, or trading as a whole. So being able to be exposed to it was kind of how I got discovered basically trading. Yeah, so that was amazing. We've got John Doe here. Have you been doing a prop firm challenge? No, I trade with my own funds. No. Do I recommend it? Yeah, like I don't see it as a, you know, like not everyone has the funds to be able to do it, and you know, I think it's good, you know, but personally, me, I just trade my own funds. I've built up my own funds. Yeah. Yeah, and like I said, guys, like I like to be upfront with you guys always from the very get-go, from the very beginning. I tell you guys how it is. And you know, I personally, like my lot size where I'm at excuse me, I'm at about 0.50 to one full lot. I've done two, but again, at two, I don't want to be pushing it. I feel like with that two full lots, I'm already kind of like, you know, okay, I'm risking a lot more. There's a lot more chances that, you know what I mean, if price goes against me, I could incur, like, for example, even 20 pips, a $400 loss. You know what I mean? So it's like, if I just kind of stick and I do really, really low and I'm only risking like 2% on my account, then, you know what I mean? At that point, you know what I mean? It's much better for me. I'm not risking too much out of my account. So, Siraj, any good firms, you know? Not personally, to be honest. Not personally. Other than just FTMO, I've heard of FTMO is pretty good, but I don't want to be recommending something I don't know. Or I've tried personally, right? So, sorry guys, I've just had this dry cough lately, after pretty much everything happened. Okay guys, so we're going to begin shortly here guys and continue on with our gold trade setups and everything we kind of had here going on. So overall kind of expectation. Yes, John, I do have I have an amazing Telegram group you can join. Feel free to join there. It's our Blast Traders Academy. I'm gonna put the link here for you, so just give me one sec. There you are. Okay, just give me 1 second here guys and we'll continue on. I just have to we'll continue on here. Just updating some stuff here, guys. Guys, if you have any questions, feel free to let me know in the video description there. Don't be shy, guys. Alright guys, we're gonna continue on. Just give me 1 second here. I'm just updating something in the meantime here on the video. All right, this is looking good. John, I'm just going to answer your question here. Give me 1 sec. So what times do you take the trade on? Usually I take it on 30 minutes. I base my analysis on the 1 hour. I focus on the higher time frames, like for example, the 4 hour, the daily. Those ones I look at for direction. So daily 4 hour is mainly focusing on the direction of the markets. That's how I like to look at it. And then I focus on the 1 hour as like a straight confirmation, kind of line up my setup. See, this is like, for example, right now, the 1 hour. I like it because it's a strong indicator, right? That, hey, you know what? Price is failing to break above this level of structure. Literally, I saw it yesterday. I was like, you know what? We already rejected it once. Price is going to go down. But then I'm like, you know what? Price doesn't just go up and down. Price usually always comes back and retests before it comes back down to the downside, right? Create some sort of a double top, whatever the case is, right? So that's what I saw, and that's why I saw that. And then not only that, you guys can see my trend line. Do you see my trend line right there, right? Obviously, you know, lately I've been trading with a little bit more trend lines and stuff, but I don't believe or base my whole analysis on just one line. You know what I mean? Like, it's just another little confirmation that I use. And then, you know, if you guys have been following me for a while, you'll know that I don't trade with indicators. I focus on basic market structure and price action, right? That's my main focus. And you guys, as you guys get to know, you know, the family and get to know how I trade and stuff like that, you'll be able to see kind of like how I'm able to catch these trades and stuff like that. Now, however, do I use the 20 moving and the 50 moving average? These are probably the only indicators I use that actually I'm like, okay, are somewhat reliable to a certain extent. So we had a cross of the moving average here, 50 and the 20 moving average. If you take a look at it here, price was already starting to use this level as a ceiling, as a level of resistance, right? So I'm like, hey, this is another indication. So this is another confirmation for me. Not only that, we had a strong level of structure here where price was failing. Also, our trend line was to the downside, and the overall bigger picture on the daily, look at this, is to the downside for gold, right? So, you know what I mean? As traders, over time, you'll be able to kind of spot out these amazing opportunities, right, in the markets, and you'll be more and more confident. But you have to understand, like, the person that comes to me and tells me, you know what I mean, how do I avoid a loss? You can't avoid a loss. A loss will always be there, guys. And I want you guys to know that, you know what I mean? I teach this with all of my, family members here, a part of the channel. I always tell you that, guys, because trust me, as traders, we have to kind of set our emotions to the side and be like, okay, accept the responsibility of a loss if there's going to be a loss, but focus on the higher probable trades. Don't get into trades just to get in, just because you feel like you need a trade. Like today, I'm not like desperate to get in a trade. Do you get what I'm saying? It's Friday. Typically, I don't trade Fridays. If there's an opportunity, I'll get into the market, but only focus on high probable opportunities. That's what's going to get you guys ahead. That's what's going to get you guys the results. Kennedy, welcome to the family. Kennedy just subscribed to the family. Welcome, my friend. Welcome to La Familia. Also, don't forget, guys, to hit the little notification bell, guys. You got to hit the notification bell. That's what's going to help you guys and notify you guys if I do come live in the evenings. Because I'm here every single day, Monday to Friday at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, but I'm also, I come and surprise you guys in the evening sometimes, right? Some days I do, some days I don't on the evening. So you won't know unless you're a part of the family. So let's get it. Okay, perfect. Kennedy there. Will you go over your analysis briefly? Yes, yeah, don't worry, bro. I'll go over it right now. Pretty much I just went over it right now, but there's other pairs I gotta look at. So John, I mainly focus on, I like GJ, but also aside from GJ, I like USD/JPY. I trade gold and Nasdaq, and that's about mainly those three there. GBP/AUD, I like GBP/AUD. GBP/AUD's friendly. Sometimes Euro USD, and that's about it. It's very broadened out now at this point because I have a lot of people, you know what I mean, like a lot of members that are like, Pedro, can you look at this? Can you look at that? So then I'm like, hey, this is a pretty good opportunity. Hey, this looks like a good trade setup. Hey, you know what I mean? But my best advice when you're first starting out, guys, is to focus on only two pairs and master those pairs, right? Obviously, like, you can't like fully master, but you get what I'm saying is focus on two pairs. That way you're not confused. You're not kind of all over the place. The reason being is because when you focus on those two pairs, you won't be worrying about missing on other opportunities because you know what, USD CHF went up, or USD CHF did this, or NZD CAD does this, right? But if you focus and you're like, no, I'm going to master GBP USD, or I'm going to master GBP AUD, and then, or I'm going to focus on gold and, for example, just one pair, then perfect. You will start seeing how like that will help you kind of just narrow your focus, right? Because in trading, you want to be focused. You don't want your mind all over the place. You know what I mean? As traders, we have to be very, very consistent and disciplined, right? You know what I mean? So that's kind of one of my biggest advice, guys, when it comes to trading there. Patrick, shout out to Patrick. Good morning from Oklahoma. Hey, Patrick. Awesome, brother. Welcome to the family. Also, Euro USD, I'm looking at it right now. Our Euro USD I sent through the free Telegram group. Obviously, I send my analysis through there. I was telling you guys, even from last night, take a look at this guy. Guys, 1 hour time frame. You can see it right here already, right? On the 1 hour time frame, we can see clearly we had price create a double top, right? What do we see there? This is a double top formation, right? So I was already seeing price melt since yesterday. The thing is, with a lot of traders, I think, is that our biggest situation, or what we go through, because I went through as well, is the idea of fear that it's not going to pan out the way you want it to. Fear that you're going to lose money. So there's so many different fears that everyone has, and that's totally normal, guys. You know what I mean? Having fears is totally a part of the game. It's just you know, you just got to get used to it, whatever. William, welcome. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Let's get it. You guys know what's good. Got the dab emoji. Let's get it. Let's go. And so I think when you gain confidence and you guys are like more and more confident in what you do, I think that's where you're like, you know what, this is a double top. It's not fully formed yet, but don't you think as a trader, it's much better to get above here on a sell? Like, let's say if you get here, than to wait to get around here when you're already seeing the candle close. This is how you get sniper entries is, all right, price is already starting to do a bearish candle. We're at a major level of structure here of resistance. In the past, price has respected this level of structure multiple times. Okay, we can see that. If we go up to the 4 hour, you even see it in the past, right? So not only that, we're getting rejection of this major level of structure, okay? And we're getting heavy wick rejections at this point on the 4 hour. So even if, let's say, for example, let's say here, guys, I'm going to show you this so you guys can learn, right? That's my whole objective here. My whole objective isn't just to give you guys just and that's what I say even with like my like the Telegram group, right? You know what I mean? My focus isn't just to give out, hey, like this is my signals or whatever, or this is my analysis. My whole objective is to be able to teach you guys, you know what I mean? And so that box there, okay, we've got Dave teacher. That box there is just, it's just highlighting there basically for an area of resistance. That's where I see basically a resistance area. I just highlighted it like that, so just so you guys could see. It's not, it means nothing. It's just highlighting resistance, a rejection. Okay. So basically, guys, what do we want to see, right? Or what do I see at least, right? I see rejection, and then I see what? Look at this heavy wick rejection here at this level, and I'm going to take the highlighted area because maybe that's kind of disturbing your view. And so at this point, I already starting to see price go down. However, I wait. Why do I wait? Because first I want to make sure that this candle closes bearish, number one. Number two, sometimes price will do this, especially on the higher time frames. It'll come back up. So if we look here, we got our first high of the double top. I wouldn't sell here though, because there's a little bit of indecision here. And that indecision to me, especially here, you can see price here, means that price is still not ready to go down just yet. So then you wait for one more confirmation, typically a double top, triple top. You know, if price isn't so high like this, maybe it was a little bit lower and then price created another high. Maybe it's a head and shoulders pattern formation, etc. Right? Sometimes it's nothing. Sometimes it's literally price comes up and then it just rejects the zone and goes all the way down, right? But we analyze, right? We see this candle's still not bearish. It's kind of, you know, holding this area here a little bit. So what I see, again, you know, everyone trades differently, but what I see as a trader, I'm like, okay, well, let's see this kind of, let's wait off and see what happens, right? And if you guys realize, this was around 20, so this is around 20, yeah, so this was around 11 at night, right? So I saw that indecision candle. I'm like, I don't know about that. And then boom, price came back up, created the other high, right? This doesn't mean buys. You have to wait for buys. You have to wait for this candle to close much higher than this level of area, ideally. And then you want it to close and then wait for the retest, ideally as well. So then what did I see? Nope, price rejected. Look at the next candle. We saw a bearish candle formation. For the next literally 4 hours, it was trading bearish. Next candle came up, slight retest once more, and then boom, got in. Overall, look at my bias. I didn't get in on this trade, by the way. I didn't get the chance or the opportunity. I fell asleep around here. I was even gonna do the live, but I didn't come on yesterday because I only try and focus on the lives in the mornings, guys. In the evenings, it's usually just me surprising you guys and just being able to do it just because I want to help you guys as much as possible, right? But I'm, you know, coming on live twice a day is a lot, and so I try to do as much as I can to be able to provide you guys the value, right? So anyways, guys, so let's continue on here. Guys, if you're enjoying this explanation, please smash that like button for me, guys. I really do appreciate it. It does support the channel. Yeah, if you're also new, guys, let me know. Don't be shy. Just comment below. Let me know where you guys are joining us from, what country you're joining us from, and also your name if you'd like. Introduce yourself. We've got a couple of people here. Dave teaches. Let's go. What do you teach, Dave? Let's go. What do you teach? Give me 1 sec here, guys. Oh, nice. Yeah, so that's pretty cool there, Dave. That's awesome. Okay, so we've got Kennedy, Kenya. I feel so good. Awesome, man. Awesome. Guys, if you're looking to learn you know, how to trade, or maybe, you know, you're struggling or whatever the case is, just make sure you guys subscribe and join the family. Like I said, I'm here every single day. You know, I show you guys what I'm looking at. And we've also got an amazing Telegram community in our free Telegram. You know, really cool. But overall, this was kind of my outlook on Euro USD, right? Kind of set your stops, look at the candles here. It's been trending. Even if you would have gotten around here, you could see that, look, the second candle, this candle closed bearish. However, ideally you want to wait for candle to close a little bit more lower, especially at these highs, because you never know, price could come back up, right? So nice turnout. That's why I didn't have this kind of all set up. I just had this like this because I didn't take the trade. If I take the trade, you guys will see usually when I have a price light lined up like this, right? I have everything marked up. Let's take a look at gold. Gold may be looking like continuation of sells. Might see gold continue to go down to this level here. But again, right now, like I said, Fridays I don't typically trade, guys. I'll be honest. But either way, you know what I mean? I'm just showing you guys the opportunities, right? How I look at the markets. Overall, expecting gold to continue to sell, probably to the lows over here. Yeah, so Nasdaq, I think I went over Nasdaq when we first started, guys. Yeah, I'd be looking at buy side ups, anything above this level structure. Other than that, I wouldn't be looking for buys right now. Other than that, we're just ranging, guys, for Nasdaq. We're just kind of ranging. We're moving sideways at this point. Typically, when we're moving sideways, what do we look for, guys? Right? Hey, what do we look for? We got Pops here. Good morning, Dad. Love you. What do we look for? What do we look for when we're trading sideways and we're ranging, guys? We're looking for a breakout. Now, remember, sometimes we might get at a point where we're a little bit, you know, stressed out or whatever the case is, and we want to get in a trade. But remember, patience is key, guys. Hey, we got Rosemary Wright from Toronto. Awesome. We're in the same area. I'm from Canada too, so that's awesome. Nice work, Rosemary. That's awesome. Make sure you join our Telegram group there. I'm always posting, like, you know, analysis and stuff and ideas and whatever, and we got a great community too, guys. So like, if you're just starting out in trading and maybe you're just starting to, you know what I mean, kind of get familiar with trading, and you just want to join a community where you can, maybe you have questions, you know what I mean? Most of the times you'll find the answers to your questions in my free Telegram group there, guys. So that's really cool how we've been able to build a community. I have people share their analysis, their charts, like, yo, Pedro, like, yo, I took this, you were right, whatever, you know what I mean, and all that type of stuff. But I'll tell you something, and I'll be very upfront with you guys. As traders, anyone that guarantees you or tells you 100% they're going to be right all the time. They're lying to you, and that's not the case. Because as traders, we have to embrace when we take a loss. That's the thing. It's how are you going to react when you take the loss? Are you going to think the market's against you? Or are you going to say, you know what, embrace it, that's it, I take responsibility, it is what it is, and move on, right? Because remember that the markets will always have opportunities. The markets will always give you opportunities every week, every day. There's always going to be opportunities in the markets. So don't worry, guys, don't freak out. I know a lot of people are just like so excited, or you want to flip your account. You will see the results, and trust me, if you guys want to see results, go through the Telegram. You'll see people posting stuff without me even asking them. Like, I haven't even said, hey, like, look at the results of this one. Just look through the past and you'll see all the people sharing their stuff and be like, man, I've been following Pedro and this. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm not even where I want to be. You know what I mean? I trade at 0.50. You know what I mean? 0.50. So half a lot. You know what I mean? And sometimes I do a full lot if I'm like, yo, this trade's looking juicy. I'm pretty confident. You know what I mean? But my goals, like, I want to be trading like 5-10 lots, you know what I mean? If not more, like one day, you know what I mean? But the fact that I'm able to, you know, bless others and be able to teach them what I teach, or what I know, at least at my base of knowledge, is huge, because I've been able to help people, and it's been a blessing, you know what I mean? And at first I thought, no, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not at the level where I want to be. But it's crazy because I'm at a point where, yes, like I've come to a point where it's like, wow, like the knowledge I've acquired is insane over the past 6 years, and the knowledge and the trade opportunities that I've been able to do where it goes in my favor is insane as well too. So it's like such a blessing being able to you know, see these setups eye to eye and be like, man, like this is exactly how I'm predicting. Like, for example, look at this Euro USD trade. I literally called this in the free Telegram group, guys. In the free Telegram group, I called sells for Euro USD. I shared that in our free Telegram group, guys. If you go right now and click the link and join the Telegram group below, it's in the video description. You'll see this setup that I showed you while I was expecting Euro sells. Anyways, that's kind of my little spiel there, guys. AUDUSD, let's take a look at AUDUSD. I don't know why it's saving like my old like setups there, guys. Sometimes this thing doesn't save properly. Overall, really choppy price action, guys. Not the type of, we have a nice break here and retest, so that's I could expect AUDUSD to continue to sell, probably to these lows over here, is where I'm expecting AUDUSD to come down to. Given the 15-minute, right, that would have been a nice sell. It's too late now at this point. Something like this would have been a nice entry. You know, set your stops nice and tight. Right, you see that candle close, bearish candle close, target the lows here. That's about 55 pips, right? Why are we looking at that area where price will reject? Well, if we look at the past, you can see what do we see here, guys? Again, this is just mainly educational purposes. Don't get in on sales now. This is a little too late. You'd be gambling at this point. If price comes back up, you're screwed. Okay, what do we see here? We've got resistance. Okay, resistance. If we look back in the past too, what do we have here? Look, resistance, 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 support. Okay, you guys, if you guys are seeing what I'm seeing, look at that, right? Let's move this a little bit down more, make it not as thick. Look at that. What do we have? What do we have, guys? What do we have? Support, resistance, 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 a little bit of support, but price broke through, a little bit of support, and then resistance. Bam, exactly how we expected it. Simple price action. No indicators, nothing like that. Now, if you, again, right, if you want to use indicators, you can. And this is where I say I use the only indicators I typically use are the moving averages. 15 minute time frame, we've got a cross of the moving averages. Boom, done, sell. Let's say I would have done my full lot, or my full, like, let's say like I said, I usually do half a lot or a full lot. Let's say I would have done my full lot right now, and I would have gotten on sales here at 6 in the morning, 6:30. You would have been up, I would have been up $330 right now, US. $330, that's about $500 Canadian. That's insane in one day, right? That's life-changing for some people and for most people, I'll be honest, right? And so look, if it reaches our target here, we're expecting probably price to get us about 55 pips. So if we get 55 pips on a full lot, guys, one full lot, okay? We're talking about $550 US. That's life changing for some people. You know what I mean? So, anyways, that's kind of my overall outlook over there on AUUSD, guys. Let's go. Guys, if you enjoyed these explanations or you're enjoying this live stream, please do me a huge solid and smash that like button for me, guys. Give me a nice thumbs up. Really do appreciate it, guys. We've got Kennedy here. Yeah, breakout. Let's go, bro. Chetem. Hey, we got family members here. Let's go. Good morning. Maram Valley. I think Nas 100 on the 1 hour is going to retrace down. Yeah, and shoot up again. Could be a possibility. Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at there, guys. Again, I usually just kind of use the moving average maybe as a confirmation at this point. GBP odd, I remember I was watching a movie last night and I told you guys GBP odd will be sells, right? And I know price was looking like it was pulling back up. I sent this actually in the VIP, but if you stuck through, I told you guys hold through for GBP odd. Price actually went exactly as predicted, and that's over 232 pips since yesterday, guys. Literally, yeah, because I saw the strong moment. Yeah, so that's insane. This is insane, guys. Like, you know what I mean? The opportunities are there. You just have to be disciplined and willing to trust your plan, trust the process. You know what I mean? A lot of mistakes that I guess, you know, I went through as a trader was fear. You know what I mean? It was the fear of failing, but not only the fear of failing, but the fear of, you know, kind of like messing up on a trade setup and losing. You know what I mean? You know, getting into a trade and being like, oh my gosh, like what if it goes against me? What if it hits my stop loss? You know what I mean? Like, you have to learn that there will be losses as traders, like any investment, right? But you have to embrace the loss and be like, okay, where did I go wrong? Note, journal everything down. What did I do this time? And if you didn't do anything wrong, that's fine. You just move on to the next. But as long as you embrace it and you don't use it against the market in revenge trade and you start going against it, because let me tell you, most traders, not all traders, but we all, almost 99% of all of us, go through that kind of revenge phase of like, crap, like the market's against me, this and that. You know what I mean? Don't do that, guys, because trust me, that will get you into a dark hole. And then once you start revenge trading, it's like it's just a spiral hole to the downside. You don't want to do that, guys. Okay, you want to have always that positive mindset, but not always an open mindset. And I'm teaching you guys, this is psychology and trading. It's really crucial, guys, to understand this. But you have to look at the markets with an open end opportunity and be like, okay, I'm here, this is my plan, this is what I'm going to stick to, this is what I'm expecting price to do, and that's it. If price goes against me, cool, no problem. If price goes in my favor, that's great, perfect. Got the 15 pips I wanted, perfect. If you don't get the 15 pips, leave expectations out the door. Don't focus on having expectations. The moment you have an expectation on the market, you're gonna find yourself pretty disappointed, guys. Hey, we got Travis. Travis, good morning, brother. Travis is already part of the family. Let's get it, guys. Family is growing, guys. So if you guys are new, introduce yourself, guys. We got people from all over the world. I have people from Greece, I've had people from Spain, people from South Africa, people from Kenya, everywhere, all over the world, guys. People from Brazil, people from I had one guy from where was it? I don't know. We got people from Australia too, all over the world, guys. So let me know where you guys are joining us from. Also, join the family. Click the link and subscribe below and hit the little notification. Hit all notifications so you get notified and don't miss out on any of these lives, guys. So let's continue on, guys. So again, GBP odd went in our favor. Really awesome. Is it always going to go in our favor? No. Keep that in mind. No trader is going to guarantee anything, and whoever is telling you that is completely lying to you guys. So yes, like for example, yesterday we took 3 trades, all 3 went in our favor. Great. Sometimes you'll incur losses, right? For example, here, this stop loss here, at this point, I was looking at these highs. I didn't get in until I saw price starting to break below, because it was already starting to break the neckline of the double top. You guys with me? You guys understanding that? So, you know what I mean? It's one of those things where you have to understand. And again, this is the 15. That was a 15-minute, 1 hour. It's just much more clear what you guys could see, right? But how are we able to spot this stuff? Well, we always have to look at basic market structure. Where are we in the markets? We always want to look at the bigger picture. Where the heck are we in the markets? What are we doing? You know what I mean? Typically, if we're trending, right, we want to see price, okay, we're trending to the downside, right? But at this point, I don't really see a trend to the downside just yet, unless I go up to, yeah, so let's pull up the daily and see. No. We've just been trending sideways, guys. We've been ranging for quite some time. For example, for GBPUSD, we've just stuck in this range. The highs of the range, the lows of the range, however you want to see it, it's a range, right? And then we've come back up to this level here of structure, and what happened? We anticipated price to react. Why? The reason why we anticipated price to react is because price respected this level of structure multiple times. We want to see price respect levels of structure at least 3 times. As traders, we need to keep that in mind. If we only see it test a major level of structure like this only once or twice, it's not valid enough, guys. Okay, we need to see price respect this level of area at least 3 times. Okay, that's a golden nugget right there. Just a straight rule of thumb, guys, to always make sure when you're trading is to make sure that basically you have 3 confirmations or 3 touch points, so that confirms you that, hey, you know what, this is actually a level where price does respect or has respected in the past, right? We can continue on. Look, price could respect this area multiple times in the past, but let's focus on current price action, which is the most important thing. We've got resistance, support, a little bit of resistance here, and so let's continue on to current price action. If we move forward, look, price came here and what, wicked. We got a nice clean wick rejection on the daily, and then if we narrow it down to the 4 hour, what did we see? An almost instant rejection of this major level of structure. So my overall expectation, especially not just because we came to that level of structure, but especially after a strong move like this, okay, this is another thing that I saw a strong momentum move, really strong momentum move. Obviously we had news and stuff like that. We expect price to exhaust, and sometimes price could exhaust in different forms and manners, right? And this is, I teach this all the time in my live streams, guys, so that you guys can understand how to trade too. You know what I mean? I want you guys to learn. That's my whole objective. I want you guys to see success in trading. And so price will range. Sometimes it'll do some like ascending wedge pattern, descending wedge pattern formation, triangle pattern formations. You can see bearish flags, bullish flags, you know what I mean? You can see a bunch of different things, or sometimes price will just exhaust, you know what I mean, and come back down. But after a strong push like this, we can expect what? A pullback or a retracement or exhaustion in the market, right? Price, especially after like this, what goes up must come down, right? So we as traders have to understand that. But that doesn't mean, hey, just because price went up, I'm going to start selling. No, because you don't know where it's going to stop. Unless you start focusing on market structure and you're like, okay, this is a major level of structure where I've seen price has respected in the past, and that's where I'm going to get in, right? This is where I'm seeing rejection. And then this is where you really have to start lining things up and be like, okay, well, I'm starting to use certain confirmations here. And typically price always likes to pull back to what? The moving averages, at least the 20 moving average, as a level of support. If we break this level of support, the next area where price is going to use as an area of support would be the 50 moving average. But again, remember, let's not focus so much on moving averages right now, because remember, I focus on basic market structure. Moving averages are just a slight confirmation that you may use as you advance in your trading and as you get better. Okay, you guys with me? You guys understanding what I'm explaining, guys? I hope you guys are understanding it. If you guys are enjoying this live stream, please smash that like button for me, guys, and let me know in the comments if I'm if you're understanding it or you're enjoying this live stream, guys. All right, we've got Amin. Sorry, I hope I pronounced that right. Morocco. We got people from Morocco. We've got Antwi Samuel, brother, awesome, from Ghana. Let's get it. Let's go. We've got here another member here. What about gold? Yeah, let's take a look at gold. No problem. We'll take a look at gold in a second. But let's continue on here, guys. So yeah, that's kind of how I was able to spot that out, and it's good to understand that, right? So we already kind of went over gold as to what I was expecting for gold. But you guys can see, even on the daily, what do we look for? We look for the overall direction. Take a look at this. Nice and simple. We're looking at the overall direction here of the market. Give me one sec, guys. There we go. We're looking at the overall direction of the market, right? And what do we see? Well, we see that gold has been trending to the downside for quite some time. However, if we look at where we are at kind of a major level of support, right? Price has respected this area or this level of structure multiple times. If we kind of line it up here, right? Let's say about here, because this is support here. Let's say we line it up around here, okay? And we go back to current price action. We can see that we are literally just slightly breaking below this level of structure. This could be technically, if you really wanted to, consider it a fake out. If price is able to hold this level of support, then maybe we might get a breakout at this point. Could be a possibility, but we won't know, right? It could just be breaking this level finally, right? And look at the line where I put here. This line that I just put here, but from the left-hand side, so in the past. Look at my lines here in the future. Look at that gray line right here. Right? Look, I just started it here. So what does that tell you? When we focus just on current price action, we don't have to be going all the way to the back and trying to figure out where this level or that level is structured. We don't really have to focus on that because that's just all noise. You want to focus on current price action because that's what's going to help you make your analysis, right? Does that make sense, guys? And then again, like I said, I'm expecting gold to come back down and retest this level of structure down here at about the level about 1645, 590. That's kind of my overall expectation. But again, you know, if it's able to respect this level structure here, so we got a nice strong momentum push, we're getting a pullback. I need gold to hold or respect this level of resistance here, okay? Otherwise, if gold breaks above, then that invalidates our major trade setup here that we have lined up. Even if we go to a 30-minute, right? My overall expectation is just a continuation to the downside for gold. Yeah, that's kind of like short term what I'm expecting. There's a lot more into it, to be honest, if I were to tell you like kind of what I look for and stuff, but that's my overall expectation for gold, and what we can look for. Okay, guys, I'm gonna clear the charts here, right? And then we saw gold sells here because we saw a nice level structure here. Gold struggled to break below here. Yesterday, gold sells. This is a level here. You guys see what I'm doing, right? I'm doing this so that you guys can see how I look at the markets, by the way. It's straight gold right now. I don't know what happened with my charts. My 50 moving average. Give me one sec, guys. I'm gonna have to freaking do that again. Set up my settings there. Anyways, you guys see what I'm saying. Overall expectation for gold is bearish. Hey, we've got good morning and slash afternoon from Sweden. Let's go. Jan 63. Let's get it. Guys, if you enjoyed that explanation, smash that like button for me, guys. That's kind of what we have right now for gold. My overall outlook for gold is just probably a continuation to the downside, probably these lows over here. You guys saw what I did there, my overall analysis. Gold sells bearish downwards trend on the daily 4-hour as well. Right. We saw a nice double top yesterday, I guess. You guys already saw that. I explained this already. Double top formation here. So now we're just getting a retest. So we've broken below this level. Now what we want to see is price reject this major level structure. We can expect a continuation to the downside. Yeah, it's just literally to the lows. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. Yeah, guys, so that's my overall expectation there for gold. And like I said, we had an amazing gold trade yesterday. I think it was around here. You guys saw at the beginning of the live stream anyways. Had an amazing gold trade setup go in our favor. But expecting gold to continue to go down further. Told you guys at the beginning of the live stream we were looking at gold sells at this point. As long as price is able to respect this major level of structure, which is already rejecting, you guys could see that. I expected gold to come down to these lows over here, which is about a potential 110 pips, right? But remember, price could do anything at any given time, so we have to be very cautious and understand that, okay? Gold sells overall. That's my overall expectation, guys. Guys, if you enjoyed that explanation there on gold, GBP odd, kind of what we're looking at, guys, with the markets, how we caught these trades yesterday. We caught 3 amazing opportunities in our live stream, guys. We had GBP US also go in our favor as well. Just, you know what I mean? If you're looking to learn, or maybe you're new, guys, make sure you guys also subscribe, but also hit the notification bell so you get notified every single time we're live. We're live every single day, Monday to Friday at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, guys, watch my other live streams. You know, skip through the first half, like first 5 minutes or whatever, but watch my most recent live streams. Watch yesterday's live streams when you get a chance. And trust me, you guys will see the value and you'll see how we're able to catch all these opportunities, right? So, yeah. Also, if you guys enjoyed this live stream, make sure you guys smash that like button for me, guys. Let's get it. NAS 100 is ranging, my friend, right now. We're in a range, so it's not really doing anything right now at this time. So we'll have to see what ends up happening. Okay. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys enjoy your Friday. I've got a couple things I have to focus on, so I will catch you guys probably on Sunday. And then if you haven't already, guys, make sure you guys join our Telegram group. We have an amazing Telegram group, guys. Click the link below in my video description. You'll be able to see the Telegram group we have. It's absolutely free to join. I'll actually put the link in the chat box for you guys. Okay, so make sure you guys click the link and join our Telegram group. It's absolutely free to join, guys, and I look forward to seeing you guys inside there, because I am actually active in there. So I look forward to getting to know you guys, and yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys join our Telegram group, and also all the new members joining the family. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Let us know where you're joining us from. And then yeah, we'll go from there. Again, same thing. US30, it's same thing. Range. What's going on here? Yeah, so we got the pullback that we wanted, and we're looking for buy setups at this level structure for oil. Okay, so nice. So for example, NZD CAD, we got a break above that, which is kind of what we were expecting. As long as NZD CAD is able to respect these lows here, we can start looking for a continuation of the upside, right? So we are kind of currently trending to the downside. You can see lower highs, lower lows. But we need to see price break this level of structure. However, we've kind of come back up and recovered. So this kind of level of structure where price has respected in the past. And so I want to see price kind of bounce back from here, have some sort of a breakout, and we can start looking in, you know, these levels at 0.78088 as a level of structure. Guys, that is all for tonight. I do have a lot of things. It's Friday, so I got to catch up on some stuff, but I appreciate you all very, very much. Thank you for joining in. And like I said, if you guys are new, guys, I have all my live streams go live on my channel, so watch all my other live streams. Watch the recent ones too. The recent ones, like I said, you can skip through the first 5 minutes, just kind of scan through, and then get to the main information part, because that's what I want. I want you guys to learn. So guys, smash that like button for me. Also join the Telegram group, guys. It's crucial to join, because that way you can kind of network with the family, get to know the other people that come on live, because you'll see their names. You'll be like, oh, I've seen this guy, or whatever the case is. So thank you so much, guys. I hope you have an amazing Friday, and